Newcastle at home for 36 long years. A Newcastle win would equal the club's best unbeaten start to a season set back in 1950. It would also be on par with the First Division record of 11 wins at the start of a season set by Spurs' magnificent double-winning side of the early 60s. But for the fans, it wasn't the record book that was the motivation. It was local pride.
Square for O'Brien. Venison supporting. Neat football. Kelly got a real shove in the back there. Venison. Peacock, lovely ball to Robert Lee. And it's in, and Newcastle have taken the lead. Kevin Brock's on the end of it. 12 minutes gone, Newcastle strike first. Hours.
There is
cross for Armstrong, and Armstrong, the substitute, equalises.
I fancy Liam O'Brien over the wall.
Here goes O'Brien. Beautifully done by Liam O'Brien. That was absolute perfection. Newcastle back in front.
Well aware of that.
And so to the old enemy Sunderland. It was the first North East Derby match to be live on TV. The weather was absolutely appalling. The pitch was a swamp. United hadn't beaten the Roker men twice in the season for 36 years. Sunderland were without a win in the previous 6 games and were just 1 point and 1 place above the relegation zone. Newcastle were overwhelming favourites. Some were predicting a massacre. It was never that, but an upset was too much to expect from the Wearsiders.
Clark to deliver. Knocked on by Howie. Butcher climbing over Kevin Scott, and Keith Hackett was right there. Butcher none too impressed with the decision.
I thought it was right. I thought the referee was right. If you look at it, I think it was a foul by. He got his arms around his neck. A silly place to give a foul away.
Now, what can Newcastle do here? No Liam O'Brien, who is the specialist from this sort of distance. 1 or 2 others more than fancy a go. Robert Lee looks as though he might be chancing his arm. Lee leaves it. It's a goal! Scott Sellers puts Newcastle in charge, and once again it's a free kick that makes the difference. It was Liam O'Brien down at Roker, Scott Sellers now.
A great free kick, to his left foot, sent Norman the wrong way. What a super goal.
Here it is again. They weren't quite sure what was going to happen. Lee with the dummy, they all left it. And Sellers in off the post.
Twice in a season, but by now certain promotion was almost in sight. Monsoon conditions nearly washed away the first time Weir derby to be live on TV, but nothing could stop freestyling United.
Lee leaves it. It's a goal! Scott Sellers!
Predictable celebrations at the end, leaving Sunderland to face a worsening relegation battle, but United looked as if they were on their way to glory.